I sleep in the same bed I was born in. Aye, 71 years in July. It's getting more difficult as you get older, definitely. And you can't blame any young farmer for not taking it on, because it's a 7 days a week job, 24 hours a day. And there's no saying, oh, we're going to go away for 2 or 3 days, because you've got to be back to look after your stock. When I was a boy, 12, 13, I used to take milk with the pony, and then you just fetched up with them. We used to make our bonfires with the pony, and we used to lead brackens with the pony. And the hay time was all done by sledges and ponies, and we used to be put up on the horse's back to take the pony back to the barn. And you did that when you were 5 or 6 years old. You just had to sit on and go back to the barn. Well, the pony did all its work itself. That was your job. You sat on the pony to take cart like sledge back to the barn. But they've been with you, and they're always with you. Like there's not a lot of profit in them now. There'll be more profit in cattle, I think, than there would in ponies. But ponies is my life, and that's it. A Fell Pony was just where it lived on Fells, you say, before society come. But when I was going to school, there were only 12 to 13 hands. Well, they've gone up another hand now, you know. And I don't think it's for any better. Just the riding perspective of the job. 2 days tied up, Tom. Get round topside, go lass, get round topside. Aye, well, I just get on at the rope end and put it around that post. And I wonder if I can do it now without getting knocked over. I'll have a go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'll get it in a minute, Tom, when it settles down. This is a rather longer rope one, because it's wildest of about 4, you see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now we have him, Tom. Just let it hang there a bit. The sound come too. But it gets easier every day, you see. No, you just have to stand calm and just keep your wits about you, man. You don't get knocked out, especially when there's four on you, because 2 or 3 might do so much silly. It isn't, not with this then, you know, because it's coming in a treat, is this. Its mother has some spirit. It'll always have a bit of spirit, but you can see it's alert, isn't it? It's watching all the time. It's very, very tough and sour land is the higher fell. It's they've got to be tough to live on it, and these ponies here have very, very little shelter. There's no trees. There's just these rocky outcrops where they can shelter. They're a very, very good weather guide. They come down off the tops when they think it's going to be wet and windy, and they come to look for something to eat, because we don't give them anything unless they come. Get on, get on, get on, get on. This is Nancy, Greenham Nancy with a fall. A good breeding mare, but not a very good mare to look at. But that's what I can't explain to a lot of people, that the best ponies doesn't breed the best stock. She's just an ordinary pony, but she's a very, very good fall. It has changed quite a lot with motorway. It changed the scenery a bit, but just since foot and mouth, it's just got away. There isn't quantity of stock on, you see, to graze it. They try to say it's overgrazed. Well, it isn't overgrazed. There's far too much lauk, as I call it now, and grass, that the skylarks have disappeared. The skylark won't land in long grass because of its predators, and it won't build its nests in it, and if it does, the dew of the morning just wets the young birds and they can't fly. They're thinking it's global warming that's done away with skylarks, but it'll be more like the cover, the habitat. It isn't here for them. And same with the lapwings. They don't like lots and lots of grass. They like bare ground with tufts on it, just like we're standing on now. It's real lapwing country is this, because they can see if anything's coming to them, like a fox out, a bird will fly away, you know. Wild geese, them. Hell, there's a lot of them, isn't there? There's a few on them, I know. There's some snow to come, Tom. Now we're going right on the top of Howell Fells. It's a good hard dry fell. It's not as boggy as a lot of this. This is very wet, you know. I'm thinking it's where this maiden fall will be that I'm looking for. If it isn't among this bunch here, that's where it's at. I like to sell them at 20, you know, they come off fell at 20 and they can last another 10 years if they get onto a good farm. You see, they haven't got white feet, but they've got white soles. There's a lot of missing, I know that. Unless they're over top of this next hill. They're going yam now, I think. They like dry ground, those ponies. Well, I ken them all individually, so I just with the faces, I would think, and I just know them. The back one, believe it or not, that's Welsh Snuffit, because she never sucked her mum till she was 6 weeks old. Isabel fed it with a titty, cost fortune with bloody food, and then secretly didn't half laugh when I sent it in the register, Welsh Snuffit. Bobby, come on. The stallion is more important than the mare. I look at the book for his father and his mother and try and go back 3 generations if I can, and then think, right, look at the quality of him. You know, I'm not frightened of a bit of white. I use the stallion for the last 2 years with a white foot. I will use this next year. I'm not so sure about the other two. He's a thick one and he isn't so big. He's number 12 so I've got to pick some finer born mares out for him. Same with t'other, you know. I've got to get someone with good joints and good feet for that one. He's exceptional. Good pastings, you see. I like a good long pasting, and he's got his exceptional pastings as that pony. If they haven't any pastings, they can't move, you see. You must keep one line. If there's the 2 grandparents on each side, try and bring one of them lines through with you, and don't say, right, I'm going to have that because it isn't any of my blood in it. You've gone wrong. You've got to come through, keep the blood coming that you've got on which you think is the best of that line. When you're breeding your fall, you try and improve on the mother all the time. You think, oh, I've cracked it, you know. And you try to, like, I'm a stickler with the ears. I don't like these big long ears. Well, I try to look for little ears and keep little ears coming around and sweet head, you know, and the characteristic of the pony, that's the most important thing. A lot of people forgot about this little word pony. The ponies, not horses. Look at his ears, 1/2 inch above my hand. I like that bit, Tom. There's now left. You can get out of that lug and look at that. I do like that bit. A lot of them you think, oh, that'll get better as it gets older, but it doesn't work that way either. They get worse as they get older. You've got to be tough and have your wits about you. You can quite easily get knocked over. Them 2 fingers went missing. They're in my blood. You can't do away with them. It's a way of life, and there'll be ponies here till the day I die.
33 killer this time. Break on full off the fell. Well, where do you want to be then here? Looking out for a source of spirit. 500, 400, 300, get on. 100 bid. 1 bid. 100 guineas bid at 1 bid 20. 120 the real McCoy 40.